Alrighty, guys. I know, how many people were here during the summer camp? Yeah. Okay, so you guys remember the detailed, elaborate story about Cal Ripken and the whole ground ball challenge, how that all worked out. Now, what you found out is that I was fluffing you guys a little bit because I definitely didn't have that ground ball challenge with Cal Ripken, and I definitely didn't beat him. I definitely didn't score his jersey because that's not even Cal Ripken's number. Okay? That's not even Cal Ripken's number. But what you guys don't know is the truth behind the matter of how I really got this jersey. Yeah. No, definitely didn't buy it. It was definitely a gift given to me. It was given to me, and the cool thing was is that if you guys figured it out, you knew it wasn't Cal Ripken because that's not his number.
He's 24.
But do you guys remember a guy who played in the Bigs years ago? He had a lot of home runs. He played outfield. His name was Brady Anderson.
No, I don't remember.
You guys, he was a left-hander. He had Popeye forearms just for one season. Then after that season, his forearms went away. You guys don't remember that? I mean, this guy was yoked out. He was a lefty. He would dig in the box.
I'm looking for more like shots of the kids' faces. So come to the front and get the kids' faces. Get them from the back. I'm not like, I don't care about the story. Just get like the coaches and do a lot of panning and stuff.
Okay.
Like do low angles and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, this guy was dropping bombs. Now before that, this guy only averaged like 12 home runs a season. So what he was doing is in the off season, he was just training. Just, this is how we do it. You know, Brady Anderson. You know, this guy was just becoming a beast. I mean, quick feet, chest workouts, we blew up. You guys seen Popeye before? You seen his forearms?
Yeah.
That's how Brady Anderson's forearms look like. Now, how exactly they got that way, it's still a little bit susceptible. It's still a questionable type of, well, he just got really big, but he hit all these home runs. So, you guys know that the Cal Ripken thing was a hoax, right?
Yeah.
Pretty funny. But the cool thing was is I didn't go to Baltimore that summer to work any baseball camps. I was down in Alabama. Okay, Muskogee, Alabama. And down there in Alabama, let me tell you something. What they have there is that long ball competition down in Alabama where you eat them crawdads. And you rip that crawdad's head off and you suck that crawdad right out of there. What happened was Brady Anderson was down there with him and his boys down in Alabama. Okay, Decatur, you got Decatur, you got Mobile, and you got Gulf Shores. You guys know where all this is, right? Bubblegum Shrimp Boat. That's where it is. So Brady's down there, they're working out, they're doing their workouts and everything. I pop into one of the camps to see what's going on. Brady's out there just hitting mammo bombs. I'm talking walk-offs every time. Okay? Now, the camp that I was running in Alabama that summer. So how are you running an offensive camp showing guys how to hit the long ball? So Brady said, step up, grab a stick, let's see what you got. So I did, like, we did a home run derby, like the first 5 outs, just weak ground balls. Just in the infield. I don't even think I got it out of the infield. Okay, so I went back to the locker room. I started doing some Brady Anderson workouts. Kind of the stuff he does, push-ups, sit-ups, did a couple curls. I came back out, I just started digging in there, and next thing you know, off the pitching machine, I don't even know how it was. 4th, Brady gets up there, and he hits 21 home runs. He said, I feel sorry for you. Here's one of my jerseys. There you go.
On our way to Omaha, which we won the World Series. This isn't the final jersey we won. This is the second jersey, the first jersey we won.
Laudometer, okay? All right, so laudometer. Sammy, use the laudometer. Get the laudometer going. Let me see it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, it's working. All right, here we go. Ready? Okay, here we go. Ready, in? We gotta try that again, let's see. Okay, looks like Savvy Labby was telling the truth, right? Finally. All right, well, the real truth teller, please step forward. There it is. I think you guys kind of knew that, right? Yeah. You're trying to figure this out. We weren't really trying to get you on that one, so maybe next time we'll get you. But okay, so that's just a couple stories about our jerseys and stuff. We all got cool jerseys on, so ask your coach. Say, hey, what does that jersey mean? Like you can ask Coach Smitty why his TY is pink. Right? Well, what's that all about? You know, or you could ask Coach B there, Coach Bruce, what the blue and the gray was. Okay, that's kind of an old school looking cool jersey. All right, so go ahead and ask your coaches what their jerseys mean. You know, we have the New York Yankees over there. All right, right now, guys. Let's go. What are the team names? We want to hear your team name, and then we're gonna vote on the best team name. All right, and then the best team name will get a prize. Okay? And you gotta really vote for the team name that you think.
Don't throw that.
Maybe you don't think yours is
Don't
best,
throw that.
Right? Okay, so what is this team name right here? Crazy Orangutans. We have the
Flamin' Hot Bunny Rabbit.
Flamin' Hot Bunny Rabbits. That's a pretty good one. What do you got here? What's here? The Afromaniacs. Raise your hand if you're on the Afromaniacs. Nice. Kind of scary. What about you guys back here? The Fatsos. Okay. And then what are you guys over here?
Laffy Taffy.
The Mini Laffy Taffies.
There's still one more.
And Afromaniacs. All right, Sam, you're going to do a talk real quick. Hey, listen up. Quick talk, and then we're going to go into our stations. A lot of work, okay? Here we go. Like, 10 minutes. As much as you want.
Okay, guys, we're going to talk about hitting, okay? I first want to talk about what it means to be a good hitter, okay? Let's start with, what does a pitcher do? What is his goal? What is he trying to do to you? Strike you out, okay? How does he do that?
Go fastballs.
Throw fastballs? Is he throwing fastballs right down the middle? No. Okay, he's throwing what? Curveballs, spitballs, circleballs, changeups, all these different pitches, all right? He's trying to get you off balance.
No more
He's trying to get you what?
No.
Off balance. So as a hitter, what should our goal be? Stay balanced, be in a good hitting position, okay? So that's what we're talking about. Is our goal to hit home runs?
No.
What's our goal?
Right.
Stay balanced, be in a good hitting what? Position, okay? So I'm going to break it down. 5 steps that are going to help you get into a good hitting position. Okay, how many steps are there?
5.
2? 5. How many? 5. Okay, I've had a couple of you guys. Okay, the first one, don't break the ice. Everybody say it. Say it again.
Don't break the ice.
One more time.
Don't break the ice.
Okay, not breaking the ice. We're going to keep our weight back. Our front foot is not going to break through the ice. Okay, we all see that? There's a little thing of ice. We don't want to break it. It's really sensitive. Don't step hard on it. So what are we going to not do?
Don't break the ice.
Not break the ice, okay? Where's our weight going to go?
Back.
Our weight's going to go back, okay? So that's number 1. All right, we all got it? Okay, number 2. Squish the bug, rotation of the back foot, okay? Now, which foot do we squish the bug with? Anybody know?
Back foot.
Our back foot, okay? Now, we're going to squish the bug with our back foot. We're not breaking the ice. That's step number 1. We all got it?
Yeah.
What's step number 2?
Rotation of hips.
What's step number 2?
Squish the bug.
Squish the bug, okay? We got to make sure that bug is fully dead, okay? Is that bug dead? Is that bug dead? Is this bug dead? How do you know? Because I'm squishing it. Now I do it every time, okay? Those are the first 2 steps to be in a good hitting position. What's the first one?
Don't break the ice.
Not break the ice. What's the second one?
Squish the bug.
Squish the bug, okay? So we got 2 of them down. Does anybody know the third one? Some of you guys? We're going to rotate our hips, okay? Now, what does rotating your hips do? Any of you young ones, what does your hips provide? Your twist, right? We call it power. Is power good?
Yeah.
We'll say power is beautiful. Everybody say it. Power is beautiful. How do we get power? We turn our hips, right? So think of it like this. Squishing the bug helps turn your hips. What does your hips do?
Give power.
Power is what? Power is beautiful, right? Okay, so we got number 1. What's number 1?
All right, let me explain the game to you guys.
playing lightning, all right? So what they're doing is they're fielding it like every ground ball is going to be live for them. 3/4 of a bucket. Fix.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bubba.
Happy.
You don't get too much more. I want like just a lot of variety, babe. So I mean, just like real up close shots, you know. Lynn, you hearing me?
Yeah, I just.
Highlight footage and not just like stagnant. Like that's good. I'm just trying to tell you what I want.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Honey, why are you dropping it?
No. We're just like it's a pretend run right now. If it makes the play clean, it's an out.
Snack, Mom. Okay, I want to get up snack. I want to get up.
You tell me, was that a good hit position? Not bad, right? Here we go. A couple more.
You guys stand up and we have this.
1, 2, 3. Good. Fully rotated. Head down.
Get like that
Second.
deep
Bring it
pan on
out.
that
Here we
shot,
go.
babe,
One
right
more.
there. Let that shot look good.
1, 2,
I like the 3
there you go. Good adjustment. Here we go. Next. Here we go.
And the coach is throwing.
Step number 1.
You back out a little bit. You back out.
2,
No.
3. It's different now.
Come here. Stay with me.
Rotate the ears. Okay, we'll rotate the hips. Then we got number 4. Power V, right? Short contact hands. And 5 is what?
I don't have any
2
gums.
seconds. Here we go. Step up.
Not for you. Okay.
You're in control. Hands up. Hands up.
Thanks for doing that.
1. How's that back foot? How's that back foot? Fully rotated? Just fully rotated. Do it again.
What are you doing? You can't have gum, bud. You don't know how to do it yet, okay?
Dude, look at that back foot. Look
You
at
have
that back
crackers
foot.
and cookies. Yeah, I gave you some cinnamon.
Bug before your hands even go to the bag. Here we go. 1. There we go. That's better. That's better. Try. You gotta
Hey,
work
Lynn,
hard.
I'm gonna get going. Start doing stuff. So that's probably good on the video. Lynn's like the kids up against the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, next
Right here.
Stay with mom, Caleb.
Here. Okay.
Lynn's, I gotta go back
Step
down.
back around here.
Okay.
Bats, all the bats
That's
down.
okay.
Remember
That's
bat
probably
pile. Bat pile right here. Bat pile.
You come with me?
You did something, you stole something from your mom or dad, and they didn't find out, but you still have that little that guilt. And if you don't, you know, there's something about that. I'll tell you what that guilt feeling is, okay? But yeah, there's something that goes with that. But who are we responsible to? When we sin, who are we sinning against? Just ultimately, number 1.
God.
God, yeah, we're sinning against God.
I said God.
And ultimately, guys, listen up. Sin is going against God's will, okay? And what did we talk about? Who struggles with sin? Like, tell me. Everyone, right? I mean, we were born in sin. Remember the story about Adam and Eve, right? Okay. So again, you talk about when you sin, when you have these things you do wrong. I mean, what happens? What's the outcome? What? We do bad things. What typically happens after the bad thing? You get punished, right? And we get punished because we learn from that, right? Whenever you get punished, and sometimes it's not even your parents punishing you. You guys make a bad choice in school, you get a bad grade, and then you can't play at recess. That's punishment, and that's your teacher just saying you have to sit out because you got a bad grade. Or, there's things like that. So oftentimes punishment doesn't just come from mom or dad in the form of, go to your room. In fact, I have a story to tell you. Coach, you guys can kind of sit down and mix it. This is a story that happened, and it's a story, and it's about Jesus, and kind of how he took a punishment for something that he didn't do. And that's ultimately just the greatest gift that we can have, okay? But it's like, it would go something like this in today's world.
Okay, so let's say I went out and I was kind of searching around the house and I see some money laying. Do wrong things. Remember how I talked about my son Caleb? I didn't have to teach him to be selfish. You know, he's 2 years old and he's selfish. There, right? So this represents who? No, this represents us. Yeah, some of you guys said it. Us. You, me, and we're see the black. Let's say that's sin and darkness, right? All right. So look at this over here. Who do you think this represents? God. Everything that you always talk about God, you're about being in the light, right? Not being in darkness, but being in the light. And that's how they describe God. In the Bible, God appeared to some guys in the Bible, and he was so bright. One guy got blinded. He became blind for a while because he just couldn't see. It was so bright. So look at that. Are we with God or separated? Separated. We're in the darkness, right? Because of the sin in our life. God can't be with sin. He's perfect, right? Well, God, remember how I talked about in the Bible that it said the people kept turning away from God? Right? So God would say, follow me, obey the 10 Commandments, do these things. And they would keep sinning. They'd build these idols and worship those things. And they wouldn't worship God, right? The God that created them. They wouldn't recognize him as the creator. They say, no, we believe that this thing is powerful. It was just a hunk of metal. But they were searching. They kept turning away from God. Okay? God said, you know what? This isn't cut. And he put that new plan in motion. Remember we talked about there was an old plan? Well, here comes the new plan. The new plan starts when he sent his son, Jesus. Now, I love my son, Caleb. I would do anything for my son, Caleb. Right? Have you seen him? He's right over there. He's so precious. Now, I love him so much. Look back at me. That's him. That's my son. And when he was born, guys, I can't tell you how happy I was. Well, this is God's son, Jesus, right?
Yeah.
And it says, listen up, look here.